Hey guys, so today I'm filming in my wife's little room she has full of her stuff, but she does have this nice light, so I thought I would take advantage of that. So I really slacked on making my week 2 at Amazon video. Honestly, I just was really worn out. I just finished my week 4 there. And if you haven't watched my last video, I am a inbound employee, so I do all the receiving. I unload trucks. They also have me doing what they call fluid line, which is inbound, but if your rate is high enough, then you do these other things besides just scanning the packages in. So my rate is really good with the scan and stuff, so then they moved me to unloading the truck, which, let me tell you, takes a good old toll on your body, and that's really what they have me doing all the time now, is unloading the truck. Fluid line is unloading the truck, putting it on pallets, saran wrapping those pallets, and then that going to the receivers to scan in as well. They've also, I think they call like what I do a water spider or something, just because like I've been put in other areas. Like I've also been in outbound this last few weeks, loading the trucks, so like the packages come down this conveyor really quick, and there's a sensor. If your packages get piled up too much, then your light goes green, which means you need help. So I don't know, like my point to this video is really just gonna be to make sure you prepare your body. Make sure you're wearing comfortable clothes, like literally wear like jogger sweatpants or something if you're doing what I'm doing, or really any position there, because you're gonna be moving a lot and you're gonna wanna be comfortable. And then my other note would be, make sure you have comfortable shoes. Like go spend that $15-20 on inserts for your feet, because you're going to be on them and you're going to have some painful feet if you don't take care of them. So yeah, this video is kind of going to suck because I'm very groggy. Last week I had an incident when I was unloading a truck. Someone had put a 25-pound free weight on top of a thing of boxes. I was pulling down a box, put on the conveyor. 25-pound weight comes flying down and whacks me in my shoulder. And it kind of made me mad because, one, obviously it hurt, and two, I had to use my PTO to be able to go home, because there was no way that I was going to be able to keep doing really anything that day because my shoulder hurt really bad. So I had to use my PTO to go home early, which, again, sucked. Fluid line is probably my favorite. Yeah, I'm still unloading the truck, but it's not as, like, hardcore, I guess. Like, you have a little more leeway with how fast you're going and stuff. Plus, my supervisor that I have over there is super nice, and he's really good about being like, you're doing a good job, like making you feel like you're actually like doing something, and they're appreciative. The other truck that goes straight to the receivers, that one just really irks my soul, because they don't rotate people. Like, they will literally have someone unloading trucks for that whole 10 to 11 hours, which obviously takes a huge toll on your body. And I talked to my supervisor in Fluid Line about how I think they should rotate people, and he's like, yeah, I've been saying that for a while. They've had people like literally for months, every shift coming in and having to do that. And I just don't understand that concept, because it's like, if you have all these able bodies, why not rotate people so they're not messing up their body? Like, I just don't get it. Like, because me personally, I had the shoulder incident, and then last week, my hands, I've been waking up like every hour with my hands feeling numb, which is kind of concerning, and they're swollen, and I'm just like, I'm at that point where I'm like wondering if it's worth it, because yeah, you get paid weekly, yeah, they have good benefits, but at the end of the day, I'm only 25 and my body should not be hurting as much as it is. Like, I've done so many truck jobs in the past and not felt this bad. Like, did them for like months, years, you know, had a truck job for like 2 years plus, didn't ever feel this bad, and I've only been there doing this truck for like 3 weeks now. So it's just like, I don't know if I want to put my body through all of this. With any part in Amazon, you're gonna have bruises all over that you're just gonna, you know, get out of the shower, you're gonna be like, oh, like, I'm looking at my legs right now and I'm like, dang, I got big old bruises all over. But that's whatever, I don't care about that. But feeling sore and groggy every day, and then now my hands, like, your hands hurting, like, come on, like, hands are a big aspect to life. big aspect. So I don't know, my biggest thing for y'all is to just prepare your body, prepare your mentality, because your bosses, at least in the part where I'm unloading the truck and it's going straight to the receivers, they don't care if you get worn out. Like, it's keep going, and then they'll do like this rude little thing, because like towards the end of my shift, after lifting all this stuff for, you know, 9 hours, so like last 2 hours, maybe even last 3 hours, I'm worn out. Like, my body literally is like shaking and stuff. Like, I literally will have like muscle spasms, and they'll do like this rude thing where the bosses will like come and like look in your trailer to like see like how fast you're going and like how much is left in the truck, and it's like, I'm one person and I'm having to lift all of these things. And then the conveyor belt that you have to drag into these trucks is heavy as hell. And apparently you're supposed to have someone that helps you do that, but nobody ever helps me get the conveyor into the truck or move it. So like, I'm doing that, like, I have to hurry up and run and like pull this heavy ass thing and move it around to make it so it'll come into the truck, and then you have to freaking push the heavy ass thing out of the truck, move it to the next truck, and unload a whole nother truck. And I'm just like, I'm getting real worn out. And then my last day this week after my shoulder, they were nice and put me on the scanning aspect, but they put me on the end of the line because my rate is so high when it comes to scanning, but didn't help my shoulder, because everything that nobody else wants to receive, like heavy stuff, or stuff that's not going through for them, all comes to the back of the line. So I'm getting all the heavy crap still, and I don't know, I've just started to really get irritated and like, it's easy and all, but when it comes to your body, like, being able to do that for that many hours, it's not fun. And like, yeah, we get 3 days off, but yesterday was my first day off, and I literally slept like practically the whole entire day. And then today, I think it's like 8 a.m. right now, because like I have to wake up at 4 a.m. because we've had overtime and have had to be there earlier. But so I don't sleep as long when it comes to waking up first thing in the morning. And I'm just still groggy and so sore, and I just am like, I don't know what to do, because like, yeah, easy job, gets paid weekly, good benefits and all that stuff, but is it worth it for me to only be 25 years old and feeling like this? And maybe that's a millennial thing. That's what my dad and like all the men in my family like to say, you millennials can't blah 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 blah. I think it's more of, we know our worth, and we don't want to just settle for stuff, or just deal with things. Like, we want, we want to be respected and like seen for our worth. And like, don't get me wrong, like my boss will come and tell me like, hey, you're doing a really good job, your rate is this, blah blah blah. Like, I'm doing really good, but my body does not feel good. So I'm just stuck in this, I don't know. And this isn't to discourage anyone, because like, hey, y'all might not have ever done a truck job or anything that's high demanding labor, so your body is new to it. Yeah, it's gonna be sore and everything, but it might be able to hold up. I've done plenty of truck jobs in my, past, and then I also did a car factory, so I was like putting together car parts and stuff, so my hands already messed up from that. And then, I don't know, I'm annoyed. And I really liked my last job I had before Amazon, but my higher ups weren't treating people that great, so I was like, adios. Another, millennial thing. But my advice to you, again, just wear comfy stuff. Make sure you take care of yourself. Like, if you get the insurance and stuff, like on your days off, go to the chiropractor or go get a massage, or like, because you're gonna need it. And it makes me mad, because like the higher ups, they are good about like coming and helping, but when they do have to help, they're kind of rude about it. And other than that, they're just standing around like, yeah, they're looking at numbers and whatever, but I've seen plenty of them like scrolling on Facebook or Twitter and stuff on their computers, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm over here slaving away and you're doing that. Outbound, though, is probably my favorite so far, besides the Fluid line, just because like literally all I'm doing is taking packages off of the thing, filling the truck, super easy. Sometimes they make you do 2 trucks, so you have to like keep going back and forth, and then of course they only trained like me and 2 other dudes to be able to do the outbound trucks too. So I'm over there all the time. I'm always doing truck shit. Like, I signed up to be a receiver, people. not to do the truck. But it is what it is for now, and I guess my next video, it'd probably be more helpful for me at this point if you guys just in the comments asked any questions that you may have, if you are in inbound or outbound. Yeah, just ask me questions. It'd probably be easier that way, just because like I've been doing so many different things at this point that I don't really know without making this video like super long. Yeah, that's my life. I feel like I'm always like, I was so pumped. I was like, yeah, Amazon. Got a job at Amazon. I get to wear what I want. You know, you get 3 days off, good benefits and all that stuff. And yeah, it is good, but my body is not happy. It's not happy. Not happy at all. But yeah, send me some messages on here, or you can find me on Instagram. Yeah, we can do it that way, and I can just make a video on that. If I leave Amazon, I'm sure I'll make a video on that, but I'm trying to keep my head towards not going in that route, because my wife will be real upset. She'll be real upset. But I have applied to other jobs too, so we shall see about that. And it is Monday, so maybe I'll hear something from someone, because I filled out a bunch of applications for other jobs this weekend. So hoping to hear back. Or like, be like that cocky dude that I worked with who literally started a week before me and was like, my rate is the highest, blah, 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 blah. And now he's already, I guess, moving up. And now he's even more cocky. Like, who walks up to a board with everyone's, like, standing and, like, looking at their numbers and then points at the lowest, like, person's numbers, which, you know, they don't have their name or anything, but points at it and goes, wow, whoever's this really needs to get their stuff together. Like, who are you? Who do you think you are? Like, rude as ever. But luckily, I'm like way up there. But I don't know, like I said, I've said it a million times. I don't know how much longer I can take this, and I'm sorry that this video is probably just blah, 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 but I didn't really know what to talk about, to be honest. Just wanted to say, prepare your body. Eat, drink lots of water. Like, make sure you drink water. Like, I know water is disgusting. Like, believe me, I'm like one of those people that doesn't drink water, but when I'm at work, I drink a lot of water. It does help a little when you get a chance to drink it. I should really say that too. Alright, yeah, just ask me some questions, or if you have any ideas about something else I could potentially do, I don't know. Best of luck though to you all on your Amazon journeys. I know not every department is as intense when it comes to like lifting a lot of things. Like, every department you're lifting stuff, but like not as like go, 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 go. Cause that's how I have to be on the truck. Like, it's very tiresome. Alright. Peace out, people. Ask me some questions.